I'm Garland Doc McDonald, one of the two sober guys, and by the grace of God, I'm sober today. Today, I'm going to share with you my understanding of step 2 of the 12 steps of recovery. Now, I'm not here to waste my time, and frankly, I'm too old and too crotchety to care if you like what I have to say or not. The men who trained me, they didn't give a damn if I cared how they spoke to me. They knew that they were giving me a new lease on life, and if it hurt my delicate little feelings, well, tough. The door opened out as well as in, and I was free to go anytime I wanted. What you're going to hear from me is what I heard from them. All right, so let's do this. Last time we looked at step 1, and that's the only step I had to do 100%. Step 2 is, came to believe that a power greater than ourselves could restore us to sanity. Now, in step 1, I admitted I was helpless. I was powerless in the face of my enemy, alcohol. Now, if I stopped there, I was screwed. I just admitted that I was powerless, that I'm lost. Now, what the hell am I going to do? Well, welcome to step 2. Came to believe that a power greater than ourselves could restore us to sanity. Now, it has to be a greater power, so unless you have the IQ of a rock, get off this bullcrap about doorknobs and ashtrays being your higher power. Oh, and that stud in the back of the room, and the cute little blonde in short shorts who have a combined total of 3 days sober, they aren't your higher power either. We're talking about spiritual matters here. God, if you will. And if you won't talk about God, then go the hell back out until you will. You'll see this in step 3. If you don't get God, then you just don't get it. Harsh? You bet it is. You're in a life or death struggle, and only one power can save you. Now, no one gives a damn what you call your higher power. It can be God or Allah, Vishnu, or Fred. Doesn't matter. This will be the God of your understanding. A God that you can talk to when all those crazy voices in your head are clamoring for your attention. And by the way, those voices are crazy. They want you to drink or use again. And if that's not nuts, I don't know what is. In fact, the step ends by saying we will be restored to sanity. Well, let's face it, you can't be restored to something if you already have it. Ergo, we were insane when we came in here. Crazy, nuts, bonkers. We're brains of silly putty. Now we have to rely on a power greater than our crazy thinking to restore us to sanity. Really screwed, aren't we? We just admitted powerlessness in step 1 and our lives being unmanageable. Now we're admitting that we're 3 chips short of a Toll House cookie. Now what? Well, that comes from step 3, and we'll get to that later. But for right now, just come to believe that a power greater than ourselves can restore us to sanity. Now, that's could restore us to sanity. Could, not would. Now, he can and he will if you let him. But God is a perfect gentleman. He never goes where he's not welcome or where he's not invited. So follow the instructions of step 2. First come to a meeting. Then, after a while, you'll come to. And finally, you will come to believe. Thanks for listening. God bless.